Hello and welcome back to another sad video about my trucks that I own. This is my 95 Land Cruiser, the red one. I have a check engine light today and it's a misfire P0306. 306 means sender 6, 305 means 5. We have a check engine light which is P03 306. So misfire on sender 6, took out the spark plug. Spark plug was all clean. These are brand new spark plugs put in about almost less than 1,000 miles ago. So took out cylinder 6 and then looked inside cylinder 6, completely filled up with coolant or filled up with something. There's some kind of fluid in there, coolant, oil, a little bit of everything. And we have a head gasket. So let me go ahead and refresh you guys. I don't have any coolant leak, but last couple of days I noticed that when I opened my cap, I was low on coolant, so I had to top it off. Or there's one time where I looked at my reservoir and my reservoir was completely empty, and I looked in my radiator and it was like almost empty too. So I filled it up, I topped it off, and I made sure that there was no leaks. So I figured we had a head gasket leak before that check engine light came on. And even when I topped it off, the second time I topped it off, and just when I checked it today, it was low on coolant again. So we're burning coolant. And then right down at the downpipe, the exhaust manifold downpipe, I have a leak down there. I have a leak from the gaskets, but you can see that it has like some white residue, and I'm assuming that's from the coolant. So early this morning when I was starting it, even at the regular temperature, engine temperature is warmed up, it was still smoking a little bit whiteness. My exhaust still smokes whiteness, but it doesn't smell like coolant. So that's what that's the thing that was tricking me off, because I know what a head gasket smells like from the exhaust pipe, because my black Tacoma had a bad gasket, and when it was smoking white, I can smell the coolant. But I wasn't really smelling coolant from the tailpipe the last couple weeks. But this morning, or yesterday and today, when I was starting it, I was smelling coolant, and I thought I had a coolant leak, but I guess what I was smelling was the coolant burning off of that exhaust leak. So it sucks. It's really bad. I don't want to drive it no more. I drove it this morning when it had the light on, and it drove. You can still drive it. I can feel. I felt a little bit loss of power for sure, because you're only on 5-cylinder now. And then when you're at a stoplight, it kind of hesitate. Your idle, which idles around 650, it hesitate a little bit between 500 to 600. So that's my symptoms, and that's what I'm. So I already know it's a bad head gasket. I'm not gonna troubleshoot it anymore. I did try to start it out. I tried starting it with the spark plug off, and it won't start, but it will bump. And there was some stuff that was spraying out a little bit, so there's definitely something wrong with it. Our solution, what are we gonna do? We can't just sit here all day and complain new. So the solution is we're gonna have to do a full engine overhaul, a gasket overhaul. And the thing that sucks is that this is an inline 6. It's super crowded. You guys know how it is. If you guys watched the video where I did the EGR, I talked about how crowded it was on this side. And I would like to, if I'm doing this head gasket, I would like to pull the motor out and do everything, like all my tune-ups, all my seals. But I just don't have the space and the room for it at my place here. I have an engine stand. I have an engine lift. It's stored up at Black Yoda's garage, but I just don't have the space to pull the engine off. And I know it's gonna be a little bit difficult with this vehicle, because this vehicle is on 33s, and people that have like bumpers, if you have a bumper on your vehicles, you also sometimes you run into an issue where you have issue pulling your engine out with the regular engine lift. So we're just gonna have to suck it up and do the head gasket job with the engine in the truck. I have a lot of the parts already, well, not head gasket related, but I have a lot of the like parts that I was gonna do, like all the gaskets for the intake manifold, the front main seal, oil pump seal, because I was gonna do all that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and order. I'm gonna order the fuel injector rebuild kit. I'm gonna order the EGR delete kit, and then I'm gonna pull the engine head first. I want to pull the head first, and then I'll order the head gasket stuff because I want to make sure the head is still good. And I'll have to order like the head gasket. I know there's some seals that go into the coolant here. I don't have those, so I'm gonna have to order those. And then I'm gonna research if the head bolts are reusable, because I know when I did my 3RZ I had to get new head bolts. So I'll have to order the head bolts, head gasket, and there's some other seals that I might be missing, but I don't want to order anything yet until I take the head out and make sure that the head is still good, the block is still good, the pistons aren't burnt or bad. And we'll go from there, man. This is gonna be a crazy overhaul because the inline 6 is just a big motor. The cylinder head looks small, but once you get the cylinder head out, it's super hard because I was having issue putting the 3RZ cylinder head in when I was doing the head gasket on that one. So I would assume that on the inline 6 here, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but I think it's doable. So as of right now, the Land Cruiser will be out of commission for the next, I want to say 3 months. Won't be ready till summer. So goodbye, Land Cruiser. I'll keep you guys posted on my Instagram, NuttyNu_454.